Hello, welcome to NextGen Formula. NextGen Formula is the ultimate destination to discover how the world's most fascinating products are made, from massive industrial plants to high-tech automated production lines. We'll take you deep inside the factories, exploring the modern machinery, and witnessing the engineering marvels that power our modern world. So, don't hesitate to hit that subscribe button and turn on the notification bell right now. That's the best way to ensure you never miss the exclusive tours of production lines or the technical formulas behind the products you love that I'll be sharing. A treasure trove of industrial secrets awaits. Don't miss out. The Journey of High-Grade Python Leather. From Farm to Workshop, Chapter 1. The Sanctuary of Origin, the Breeding Facility. The story of every high-quality python skin begins with control, serenity, and meticulous care at the Golden Breeding Farm, a modern complex established to secure the best genetic sources. This is no ordinary farm, but a sanctuary of science and nurturing. The breeding season here is strictly managed according to the seasonal calendar. Chief Technician Lamb has dedicated his life to studying the characteristics of this reptile species. His and his team's work begins with the selection of parent pythons. His workers, with trained eyes, patrol the enclosures, evaluating each snake. The standards are exceptionally high. The skin must be sleek, the body robust, and the reflexes good signs of vitality. Gender differentiation is done swiftly based on experience. The female python is larger but has short spurs. The male is slender and has distinctly long spurs. Only the most excellent individuals are chosen for the breeding program. Before pairing, the female python receives a stringent enhanced nutrition regimen. This is the most crucial energy preparation, ensuring they have sufficient resources to develop eggs and sustain the long incubation period without feeding. Pairing is executed precisely within the proven timeframes, roughly April to September, for pythons originating from the north, and vice versa. When the female is pregnant and close to laying eggs, serenity becomes paramount. Workers prepare discreet nesting areas, lined with rice husks, and shed skin in hidden corners, creating a semi-natural environment where the mother python feels absolutely safe. After laying, the mother coils around the clutch. For weeks, she fasts, dedicating all focus to protecting and maintaining the egg's temperature. Workers are strictly forbidden from making any noise or disturbance. Monitoring is done via remote cameras and thermal sensors. The most important task during this phase is to monitor and remove any eggs showing abnormalities, uneven color, dimples, or mold to prevent contamination of the healthy clutch. When the first hatchlings begin to stir, it marks the peak of tension and joy. As soon as the mother leaves the nest, workers must immediately separate the hatchlings and move them to a dedicated, hygienically controlled rearing area. Newly hatched pythons can fast for up to 10 days until their first shedding. The first feeding is a ritual of meticulousness. Workers use small medical forceps to gently introduce small pieces of prey, chicks, quail, into the hatchlings' mouths. The movements must be gentle and precise to avoid scratching the teeth or causing stress. Subsequently, the hatchlings are given daily sunbathing and encouraged to climb and crawl on soft, grassy soil, with small branches to stimulate muscle development and prepare them for commercial life. Health and hygiene are paramount. Clean water is always provided, and the enclosures are frequently sterilized to prevent disease. Chapter 2. Commercial Farming and Quality Grading. Pythons that have passed the initial rearing stage are transferred to the commercial python farming zone, a large warehouse designed to optimize uniform growth and skin quality. 1. Growth environment and care. The commercial enclosures are designed in modules, easy to clean, and equipped with advanced ventilation systems. The goal is to grow the pythons to maximum size and skin quality in the shortest possible time. Workers here follow a strict schedule of regular health checks. Each individual has an electronic monitoring file, recording its monthly weight, skin condition, and feeding habits. The python's diet is continuously adjusted. The main food sources, poultry, mice, are prepared in advance, ensuring they are nutritionally complete and clean. Workers must carefully monitor to ensure every individual consumes its full ration, as non-uniform growth will compromise the quality of the final leather batch. 2. Skin grading and selection. When the pythons reach ideal commercial size, they are moved to a special area for final grading. Specialized workers evaluate each one based on 3 key factors influencing skin value: size, length, and circumference of the body. Scale pattern. Clarity, uniformity, and symmetry of the scale pattern. Skin condition: absence of scratches, scars, or abnormal color spots. Only pythons achieving grade A, first-class leather, which are flawless in pattern and without blemishes, are transferred to the processing stage for luxury brands. Those of lower grades are diverted to other products or markets. This process ensures the integrity and value of the supply chain. Chapter 3. The critical pre-processing stage, slaughter and skinning. This is the transition phase where life ends and commercial value begins, demanding maximum control over ethics and technique. 1. Humane slaughter and control. The pythons selected for leather are brought to the farm's slaughter area. The procedure is designed to ensure maximum humane treatment. Workers do not use painful methods. Instead, the pythons are moved into a stunning or deep freezing room to render them unconscious before subsequent steps. This not only minimizes suffering, but also ensures that the skin quality is not compromised by muscular spasms or stress reactions. 2. Specialized skinning line. Once the pythons are processed, they are moved onto the skinning line with a team of exceptionally skilled workers. Precise cuts. Workers use specialized sharp blades to make the single, precise cuts. Depending on the manufacturer's requirement, for example, intact belly scales needed, they may perform the cut along the back or the belly line. The technique must be swift, decisive, and extremely careful so that the skin is neither torn nor punctured. Skinning technique. The skin is gently but firmly pulled from the python's body. Fat removal. Immediately, the skin is transferred to a workbench. Workers use scrapers or a mini skin rolling machine to completely remove the residual fat and connective tissue clinging to the inner surface of the skin. This step requires meticulousness to ensure a clean skin without damaging the dermis layer. 3. Pre-curing and temporary preservation. The cleaned python skin is moved to the salt pre-curing area. Initial wash. The skin is washed with water and a mild chemical solution to remove blood and organic residue. Salt curing. The skin is treated with a large amount of dry salt or immersed in a concentrated salt solution. This step is mandatory to draw out moisture, inhibit bacterial growth, and preserve the skin during transit to the industrial tannery. Chapter 4. The Great Transformation. Industrial Processing. Tannery. The pre-cured python skins are transported to Tannery X, a high-tech complex. This is where the raw hide is transformed into a supple, durable material ready for the fashion industry. 1. Automated soaking and chemical baths. The process begins with large-scale soaking and pickling lines. The skins are loaded into massive industrial tanning drums, vats. Semi-automated system. Robotic arms and automatic conveyors move the skins between tanks containing various chemical solutions. Protein removal. The skins are treated with lime and enzymes to completely remove hair, unnecessary proteins, and damaged collagen fibers. Eco-friendly tanning. The factory prioritizes chrome-free tanning, using vegetable tanning agents or environmentally friendly substitutes, precisely administered by an accurate chemical pump system. 2. Advanced steaming, rolling, and drying technology. After tanning, the skins move to the physical processing phase. Rolling and pressing. The skins are passed through a semi-automatic skin rolling machine to remove water and standardize the thickness. Workers supervise to ensure the skin meets the thickness standard tolerance checked using laser or ultrasonic devices. Advanced steaming and drying. The skins are placed in an industrial steaming oven for sterilization, then moved to a drying machine utilizing IR infrared technology. This technology allows for precise temperature control and uniform drying from the inside out, preventing shrinkage or stiffening. 3. Semi-automated finishing and AI inspection. This is the stage that creates the final aesthetic appeal of the leather. Softening and polishing. The leather passes through a staking machine, where mechanical processes simulate manual handling to soften the skin. Subsequently, a spray robot applies a layer of protective and conditioning solution, finishing, coating, enhancing shine, water resistance, and preserving the scale pattern. AI quality check. The leather passes through an AI vision system. High-resolution cameras scan the entire surface, automatically detecting and marking even the smallest defects, cracks, color flaws, pattern uniformity, that are difficult for the human eye to catch. Workers operating the human-machine interface, HMI, merely supervise and intervene when the system flags major errors. The python skin has completed its transformation, from raw hide to luxury material, ready to be forwarded to the final product. Manufacturing stage. Chapter 5. The Artisan Workshop, Leather Goods Manufacturing Plant. The perfectly processed python leather batches are transported to the Bach Viet Leather Goods Manufacturing Company, a large artisan workshop specializing in luxury goods such as handbags, wallets, hats, and accessories. 1. Busy raw material QC input. The factory floor is bustling right from the input stage. Python leather pallets are brought in by forklifts, and a crowded QC input team immediately gets to work. They spread the skins on specialized light tables, using magnifying glasses to check the elasticity, color absorption, and integrity of every scale. Only batches of leather that pass this rigorous examination are accepted. 2. Cutting and material optimization. This is where the python leather begins to take shape as a product. Manual marking. The most skilled artisans lay out multiple python skins and meticulously mark the best areas of the scale pattern for cutting patterns. Optimizing material usage and ensuring the main product detail is positioned on the most beautiful and symmetrical scale pattern. Semi-automatic cutting. The marked pieces are fed into a CNC cutting machine to be cut according to the program design, ensuring high precision for complex parts. 3. Specialized production lines. The factory is divided into specialized lines, where workers operate with intense concentration. Handbag assembly line, piece assembly. Workers use specialized adhesive to bond the python leather pieces and the lining, preparing them for sewing. Sewing and shaping. Bags are sewn with industrial sewing machines for straight, load-bearing seams, and then passed to professional artisans to finish curves, corners, and handles by hand. This process requires great dexterity to ensure every stitch and line achieves ultimate refinement. Metal hardware installation. Workers meticulously attach zippers, clasps, and gold-plated logos to the bags, using special tools to prevent scratching the metal details or the leather. Wallet and accessory line. Workers specializing in wallets focus on sewing small compartments and card slots with millimeter precision. Accessories like belts and straps are put through a punching machine, and the brand logo is heat-stamped. 4. Shipping pressure and high intensity. The factory scene becomes incredibly busy as large shipments approach the delivery date. Workers operate in large numbers under bright lights, continuously working overtime. Supervisors patrol, monitoring progress on electronic boards. Everyone works with urgency to ensure the high-end python leather products are completed on time, with no delays accepted. This pressure demands synchronized coordination and high discipline. 5. Edge finishing and individual inspection. One of the hallmarks of a luxury leather product is the perfection of its edges. Dedicated workers perform the process of edge painting or burnishing by hand, creating a smooth, uniformly colored border that elevates the product's sophistication. Chapter 6. Perfection and dispatch, QC, packaging, and logistics. The product is finished, but the journey is not over. It must pass a final inspection and a complex logistics process. 1. Outgoing quality control, OQC. The finished products, bags, wallets, hats, are brought to the OQC line. The workers here are the ultimate quality arbiters. Aesthetic inspection. They check every millimeter of the python leather surface, the durability of the stitching, the functionality of the zippers, and the perfection of the metal hardware. Any minor fault is flagged. Durability testing. Workers conduct practical tests such as load testing of straps and repeated open-close cycle testing of zippers. Defect handling. Products with minor defects are sent to the rework area, while severely flawed items are discarded or recycled. 2. Luxury packaging and moisture protection. After meeting OQC standards, the product moves to the packaging stage. Cleaning and polishing. Workers clean and polish the python leather surface one last time with a soft cloth and special solution, enhancing the natural scale pattern and color. Protective packaging. Each product is carefully wrapped in a branded dust bag, then placed in a padded hard box, ensuring it remains undeformed. Export packaging. Finished product boxes are sealed and arranged onto pallets, protected by anti-moisture materials and desiccants. 3. Professional logistics and international documentation. The shipping process is a major challenge in terms of legality and technicality. CITES documentation. The company must prepare and process the mandatory CITES documentation, Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora, for each shipment. This is the legal requirement to prove legitimate origin and allow smooth international customs clearance. Temperature-controlled transport. The luxury python leather shipments are transported using temperature-controlled containers or trucks, reefers. This ensures the leather is not compromised by temperature or humidity fluctuations throughout its journey to major fashion hubs worldwide. Tracking and notification. The logistics department utilizes a warehouse management system, WMS, and an online tracking system to provide customers, retailers, with continuous updates on the shipment's location, estimated time of arrival (ETA), and related documentation. When the carefully sealed trucks leave the factory, carrying the perfectly finished python leather consignments, it marks the end of a long and complex journey. The python leather has passed through the care of the farmer, the control of the scientist, the transformation of the tannery, and the dexterity of the artisan, ready to become a symbol of luxury and sustainability in the global market.